Oh,
I got a thought of the day though.
What you got? Go ahead.
So my thought of the day, because I heard a random song today, and it was like a sample of a song I already knew, right? And I was expecting the song I knew to come on, but then this song played, right?
Okay.
But then I played the original song, and long story short, I was like, this song reminded me of like grade 11. And my thought of the day is how crazy it is that a song can like almost hypnotize you and transport you back to a certain phase in your
100%.
life, you know? Like, and then the song was like an R&B song. It was an old R&B song. So then I went on like that rabbit hole of listening to old music. And I was like almost like in like a trance, like imagining myself in like the backseat of my mom's car.
Oh my God.
And she's like bumping this old school R&B. I'm like, at the time, like, yo, this is garbage. And then like now it's like, yo, it hits so
But
different.
music really can do that.
It really
bro.
transports you back to
Positive
like, that
and
old time.
negative though, because there's
Yeah.
music that I listen to that brings me back to a time where I was like upset or anything, and like I don't like that music because of it. Like I don't like those songs, you know. So
Almost like can't relate to it anymore.
yeah, and like
But,
or
like-
it just literally makes me feel like you know you were in your feelings at a certain time over a girl or something, and then those tracks comes on and you're
Trust
like,
me.
man,
It
I
just
hate
makes you
that
relive
time.
that feeling. Yeah. Good
You know?
and bad. Like, you know, you hear like those like hype up tracks when you're like grade 12. And you just imagine
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you first start drinking, you first start partying or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, this is the sickest track ever.
Yo, time was just so much better. Like, you know, you had nothing to worry about back
Yeah,
then. And
yeah.
that's what the music like portrayed essentially, right?
Yeah.
And like you thought everything was so stressful at that time, but
Yeah.
really was so simple, man. It's just
And like, if you could go back and talk to your grade 12 self, now it's like a different thought of the day.
Yeah.
But basically,
All
like
one thought.
to carry off on the like you're being transported back to that time. If you could like go talk to your grade 12 self, like not like, oh, go do this, go to this school, go to this job. What would you tell them? Like general life advice. Like what would you say to yourself? I guess like almost 10 years ago.
Okay, thing that comes to my mind is I'd say school isn't important. Learning is life changing.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
That's a hard one. That's hard. That's off the
Drop it
top like that. Or you thought about this?
No, just off the top, bro.
Whoa.
Because it's true. It's like school is like whatever, but like learning and always learning, that's what you need to grasp from being here, being around your environment, the people you're with. So that's what I tell my grade 12 self. So
Do you got anything, Trav?
it's similar. Well, I don't know if it's similar, but like basically
Trying to ride on his back. Like,
basically
always
like
learn first.
you know
Second.
when you're that age, everything is like lame pretty much, right? You don't want to do certain things, you don't want to put yourself out there because
Yeah.
that's lame, right? Or like
Yeah.
stupid. Like, but learning or having those experiences would make you grow so much more in the time, right? Like I've had, like I didn't go to prom. I didn't go to.
That was lame.
I thought it was lame, bro. I'm like, I'm
Prom
not
is
going
fun,
to
though. Prom is
prom,
kinda
bro.
fun.
But
Yeah.
like, I didn't
Prom
do
was
that
lit.
stuff. I didn't even go
Prom was
to. I didn't even go to graduation
I
for
didn't go to
university.
graduation either.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I just didn't care, right? But like, probably should have went to those things, you know, looking back and not having those experiences, like probably should have did it, you
And
know?
your parents get all excited about it because to them it's like an achievement, but you're like, yo, it's such a drag.
Wow,
Yeah.
I gotta sit there for 4 hours.
Yeah,
And, you know,
But
they
I
call my name for
went to
30
uni
seconds.
grad, and it was kind of a good experience because like my parents are split up, so it was the first time we were ever together for one picture.
Yeah.
like
that's
my
nice,
mom,
that's
my
nice.
dad, and
But
all
that's
my
gonna live
sisters,
on forever.
and it's gonna live on just
Yeah.
because like it was just that.
And you're the
day.
one, you're the
Yeah,
reason for
Yeah, I'm
that.
the
You
reason.
did that,
Pretty much I
yeah.
did it all by myself.
You know what I mean?
Self-made,
Just
self-made.
self-made, yo, self-made.
But yeah, definitely. They always say like put yourself out of your comfort zone, right?
Yeah.
So like that's where the most growth happens. So probably doing more things that like you know would have put
And
me out there.
that'd probably be a good thing to tell to a grade 12 self, like get out of your comfort zone. Like
Exactly.
it's okay to get out the comfort zone.
And
If it
that's-
feels like you're like
Try
embarrassed
stuff,
or
yeah.
shy, go do it.
That's what I
because-
tell
yeah.
to Maria all the time. It's like, bro, I would rather my kid not be the best student, not have the highest grades, but be more outgoing and be more like popular because those are the people that get the most opportunities in life.
Yeah.
You have to be social. You have to know how to, you know, interact with people. The nerd and stuff.
And the confidence comes from that.
Yes, the nerd and stuff is not going to have all the same opportunities. They might be the best in books and everything, but like, you have to be able to converse with people and be social to have the opportunities. Those opportunities come to those people who are more outgoing.
I agree.
So
I agree. And those skills translate to anything. So whatever
Absolutely.
you decide to dedicate yourself to, you have that confidence, you have that social ability
Yeah.
to be like fluid in whatever room you are.
Exactly.
It's gonna 100% translate to everything. If you're like the best chemist, it only translates to
Exactly.
chemistry. You know?
and I'm always about that. C's get degrees,
You
bro.
were mad cool. You were
Always-
mad cool in high school though. Like QB, like,
Yo,
like that shit
but,
was
like,
lame
I went
to
to
me.
all.
Like,
I went to an all boys school, bro.
That's
It's
true.
super trash.
That's
man.
pretty trash.
But like at the end of the day, Has anyone ever asked you what your grades were in college?
Never.
Never.
In
So
high
it
school
doesn't
and college,
matter.
it doesn't
Yeah, it
matter.
doesn't
Go
at
to
all.
those events. Go to those
Yeah.
parties, man.
That's what you remember.
Meet
That's what you
people.
remember, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all it's about, bro.
And, like,
What's your biggest memory from school? Both of you guys.
like high school?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
High school?
Mm-hmm.
Winning our championship.
Big championships.
100%. Bro, we hadn't won in
Relate,
like
bro. I can't
50
relate.
years.
Really?
Our record still stands to this day. Most points scored in championship game.
Sheesh.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's why he thought prom was
You
lame,
know?
bro. This guy was cool.
Yeah.
cool.
I was a
It was
standard
prom.
regular guy in high school. Like, prom was regular to me because I was regular.
Yeah, bro.
You were cool.
Yeah.
So prom was lame. But no, it's like, I don't know, my best memory from, I don't know. I got like a lot of little ones, you know, like little inside jokes and stuff. And like, honestly, like as a whole, like I feel like the group of guys I had, I've really grown up with them. So I had like a million little memories, and I like watched them through phases in life, and they've watched me through phases in life. And like the memory is kind of like spread out, I guess. And like I don't have one distinct event. I didn't win a championship or anything. Like I don't know if I have one distinct event. Like I remember prom. Prom was a pretty big night.
You guys went to what's the place? Wasaga after?
No, oh, we did. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
Actually,
everyone
that might
does
be
that,
one of my.
right?
Yeah, Wasaga was dope.
Everyone does that, right?
Wasaga was dope. Like I won't talk about everything that, but it was sick. It's just not how I want to be a reflection on the internet.
No, but that's like that was the first time people was like
It was like
Were
drinking
yeah,
and like was like actually
and
like
left
partying.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. It
That's
was
pretty
It was
cool,
actually
bro.
really good.
I
It was
didn't
all
go
that
to that
time. Like
shit.
the energy was so hot. You didn't go to Wasaga? You took
Bro,
over
I was in
Wasaga?
Buffalo. My school was in Buffalo, and my sister got married that week when I graduated. So like,
Skip that.
I skipped everything, bro. I went to her wedding, bro. 2 weeks in Dominican.
That's pretty
lit,
nice.
too.
It was
That's
nice.
pretty
Yeah, it was
nice.
nice.
Pretty
It was
nice.
nice.
Yeah, but it's just like that phase. Like I feel bad for like the COVID kids that didn't get to experience
That's
that.
trash. Bro.
Yeah, like I didn't get to. They like missed prom. They missed like even like just even remember the times you were like crushing on a girl in class and you were mad nervous.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah,
that
but
energy.
you
And,
see
like,
her
you had
every,
to,
you
like,
knew like what
yeah.
time, what day
You're
you
like,
see
oh,
her
she's
every
in my
time.
science class
You're
or
like, yo,
whatever.
today's
Gotta-
gonna be the
gotta
day.
capitalize on these
Friday, I
moments.
gotta come
Yeah.
fresh to school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you gotta wear your best fit.
Oh,
You know what I
we
mean?
wore uniforms too.
I don't. You guys don't know that one. I had like one good
with
fit.
my white shirt.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
that
okay,
sucks,
we
bro.
have a presentation on
Yo,
Friday.
how is it?
and-
Like, how do you
I
feel
always
about
felt bad
wearing?
for those kids that
What?
had to go to like schools without uniforms.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say,
Well, I
like,
wasn't
how was
swagged
that?
out though, so like I was, I had no swag, you know.
That's what's
That's
trash
why.
about it,
That's
bro.
why.
Yeah, so like
You gotta have
Uniform,
swag.
nobody knows.
Literally,
bro.
you can
what I'm
have
saying.
no
Like that's the
swag
thing.
and
I had
be
a
the
good, I had a
precious
good
person.
frame, you know. So I feel like the uniform would have hung off me nice, but I had no swag, so I didn't know how to dress. I still don't really know how to dress, but I
Yeah.
definitely
The
didn't know
only
how to dress.
swag you had to
I had no
have with-
money, so even if I did have the swag, I was not like gonna go buy him some. Like,
The only swag
Jordans
you
or
had to
whatever.
have in with uniforms is your jacket after school, bro. And everyone always just went to the States and picked up one of those Letterman jackets.
Actually,
you know,
I have one of those.
And that's
Your
hard.
jacket and like your shoes when you
Shoes.
change out of your
Yeah,
dress shoes. Yeah.
yeah.
If you got fresh
That
kicks
was
and a
it.
jacket and a hat, a toque or a
but
cap.
you could hide it for
three
sure,
piece.
bro. You
Nah.
have to be ready for dress down day. That's
Actually,
it.
yeah.
You
That's
can
what I
hide
did,
it,
bro.
You gotta pop
Yeah,
out though.
you can-
Like you have like
Big
10 months
time.
in the year that you're like, all right, I gotta be fresh. This day, this
Yeah.
day, this day, this day. That's it.
That's it.
Yo, I
Simple.
was stressed out every morning. I'm like, this stinks. No, and
Yeah.
then I have like my third fit on. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
trash.
I'd wear
I
the
got no
same shit
swag
every
like,
day, bro.
In
Like,
Buffalo, though,
gray
we had
sweater.
to. It was dress
Gray
code,
t-shirt, gray sweater.
but we
bro,
had
let
to
it
wear
go.
like shirt and tie. But it wasn't a standard shirt and tie.
Okay,
We had
so-
to have our own clothes. So.
Okay.
That's a little more swag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I had a little touch.
But
of
it's
that.
all
yeah.
guys. It's all guys, bro. You're
you don't
really
even
dressing
care
down
too
for
much.
like the
Wear track
teachers, if
pants.
anything. The two like female teachers. Everyone-
Were they
Trying to get noticed.
attractive?
Trying to get noticed.
Bro, when you're a teenager with all guys, bro,
Yeah,
everyone.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
That's-
the
it's
goggles
like cam
come on.
goggles. Yeah, cam goggles.
Everyone
every
gets a
day.
plus 5.
Yeah. This
Nah,
four
but
is
like,
a 10.
I feel like if I could dress, you know, if I was a fresh guy, like if those some of these guys were just fly, like chains up,
That's
Jordans
too
and shit.
much, bro.
But they was just they look like they got the attention, you know.
Yeah, it's
true,
I
it's
didn't
true.
capitalize on it, you know, because
Nah, bro.
my head wasn't there. Like if I had like my brain now and then, like my priorities would be so different. But I think that's the point. Like you're supposed to have kid like priorities. Like we were still doing dumb shit after school. and, like,
Exactly.
I was so more about like the group of guys than like trying to be somebody.
It's always about that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
girls will come.
Exactly.
If you
exactly.
just gotta be
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Stick to what you know.
But it's
and-
true. And then when you're a kid, like you feel so insecure. But I feel like, like you're saying with the confidence and being an extrovert, that is what gets girls.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like if I had to give anyone dating advice, it's just, yo, pretend, even if you're not confident, fake the
Yeah,
confidence.
yeah.
Fake it
Like
till you
fake the
make
make
it.
it like Hitch, bro. You gotta act like you're a cool guy until you are a cool guy.
Facts.
And then that give like so when I was in high school, I did not have that sauce at all. I couldn't even fake it. I just like I was just like,
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't fake it. I didn't have the swag, so I was not too cool for prom. I think that's the moral of my story. Like, I was just a regular kid.
That's it.